I'm Sayge, first person employee, and this is the solution to all boundary problems. Now they're better. I know everything, so yeah, and I have some advice for you. So, a DIY drinking glass. Now, some people need to drink water, and some people want to lick the edge of the glass. No judgment. I've had my low moments as well, but to get on to the video, we all need a glass sometimes, and sometimes all the glasses in the house are dirty. What do? Well, you need to make your own. Hence, the DIY drinking glass. Now, what you need to do is put on wheelie boots. Now, some amateurs call these inline skates, or better, but still bad, rollerblades. The pros call them wheelie boots. And what you do is you put on these wheelie boots, you strap them on carefully, you get your elbow pads, you get your knee pads. Now the helmet can cause you to have an accident because you're not used to wearing helmets in your day-to-day life. The reason they're recommended is because the more accidents you have, the more you feel like you need a helmet, and therefore the more helmets you buy, the more they make money. So they're just trying to trick you to wear your helmet, even though it's actually disorienting. So, don't put on the helmet, and this is where my friend actually made the mistake, because she did put on the helmet, and that's how come she got an injury, which I'll discuss in a little bit later on in the video. So, what you're going to do is you're just going to start rolling down the road, and don't worry about the cars on the side of the road. What you're going to do is roll toward your nearest coffee shop. Now, the reason you don't have to worry about the cars is because you have the right of way in this scenario in most cities and states. Now, if they're going to hit you, you're not going to know ahead of time because you're not looking. So you don't need to look because you're not going to know ahead of time anyway. That's why it's safe to ignore them. And then what you need to do is you buy the coffee when you get there. Now, here's why this works. The cup that they give you with the coffee is actually an intuitive design that allows you to pour liquid inside of it, so liquid can be interred, and then also subsequently removed from this cup without damaging the cup, unless you do it hundreds of times. The point being that it is actually ideal for a drinking glass. So, drink that coffee, and then you can reformat it to a drinking glass. I know, it's amazing. Now, some people suggest driving to the shop, but the thing is, cars' wheels are giant. They're rolling along, huge, gigantic wheels, and you just see them rolling, and you think to yourself, how are they going to get there? Those wheels are moving slower than the rollerblade wheels, as they call them. And trust me when I say, wheelie boots are much faster because more movement means more speed. So you're going to get there faster on wheelie boots. And there is no other way to get yourself a DIY glass, which is why DIY glass, wheelie boots, coffee. So, now you have a drinking glass. I do want to say that there are additional benefits to this. You get exercise. Now this sounds like a bad thing, but it's not. Because, unbeknownst to many, when you move your legs and they get tired, they can actually go further the next time. So, if you end up having to go further, you can, because the next time you're going to want to exercise, which means you're going to want to go more further. Now, if you never exercised, you wouldn't have this problem, but it's still a good idea. Exercise. Plus, bus stop hobos, so there's that. Now, most people either survive or die from this. If you do this wrong, you will definitely sprain your ankle. Now, my friend only did one thing wrong, which was the helmet, and that's why she only sprained her wrist. You're welcome. Not worth it.